didn't really say what our intro was gonna be.
Oh, we haven't talked about that?
Yeah, not really.
So it's not. Welcome back to the Reality Rejects.
You want to do like the Pornhub intro where it's like.
No, that's copyright.
Shit. We can do a little twist. You want to switch it up a little bit? No! Oh, sorry about that. That was so rude.
Before we start.
We only have an hour, guys.
Sorry, we just got lost in each other's eyes.
What were we talking about?
Can we get our intro?
I don't know if my... Oh yeah, I never really tested my audio. How's my audio coming through?
It's coming through?
Yeah, but is it coming through good? Ooh, it seems it's not. And that's
Do
why...
you want to check it? Say something loud. Yell.
I'm gonna say the N-word. Yeah, I'm yelling and it's not even...
No, it did.
Well, yeah, it's staying the green when I'm yelling.
Take your panties off. Take your panties off. Rihanna, take your panties off on me. Yeah, Brandon, get the fuck off of me.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm good.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Well, what you saying?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, one more time now.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
That's good.
Interesting. Didn't know I had that in me.
No, look how small it is.
Haha, just like your penis.
Have you seen it? It kind of grew lately.
I don't know.
It grew?
Dude.
Our penises should be done growing.
No, it's
That's who you want to think,
Donadio. How do you know? You don't use your penis.
As long as I speak up a bit more, I should be good.
You ever deep throw a mic before?
Yeah.
No, don't do it now! Welcome back to the Reality Rejects. My name is Jacob.
I'm Donadio.
I'm Brandon.
Look at that. Brandon finally convinced us to use our name.
I did it, guys.
Also,
after so many episodes, I did it.
He broke us down. He beat the shit out of us after last episode. He just went ham, and we learned our lesson. We're now going to give you our names, along with our social security number and our home addresses.
I live on...
yeah.
That's my actual social security number, so we need to bleep that.
You did not just give us your real... Did you really just say that right just now?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Why would you say that on camera?
Wait, you said we needed to give our social security numbers.
Why would you actually say...
I thought you said we needed to give our...
And my personal cell phone number is 973-867-5309. Don't text me. Fuck off.
Mine's...
Bro, extra fries came out of my mouth.
Is that what happened? It came out of, like, you know...
No, the soda I was drinking and... Oh my god, that was a lot. Oh my goodness.
You guys saw the Batman movie, right? I kind of want to jump into that.
You want to... Okay.
I want to talk about Batman. That movie was fucking dope.
Dude, I saw it when it came out that Friday.
Opening night? You got tears in your eyes.
Dude, it was a lot. It was traumatic. Not the movie.
What?
The movie.
What was it then?
What you said.
Your social security number. You got him to
Oh, okay. I thought the movie.
That was just so emotional, the way those numbers flow together. Don't say them again, because it's going to be a blue.
I would say it again. Yeah, how did you know I was about to say it again?
I saw your eyes thinking about that.
No, but I did see Batman. I thought it was such a great movie.
So good.
I thought,
He was terrible.
what's the actor for
Robert
Batman?
Pattinson.
I thought he was such a great Batman. Like when he first became Batman, like he got the role, everyone was like, Twilight is gonna be a vampire is gonna be Batman. Dude, he did such a great job as Batman. It was so unbelievable. It was so good. Like he did such a great job.
The minute I heard he was casted, I wasn't worried about it. He is such a talented actor. If you've ever seen Good Times or The Lighthouse.
I've seen Lighthouse.
He's ridiculously talented.
Wow.
He's incredible. So I was not worried about him portraying Bruce Wayne.
We really didn't get Bruce Wayne really.
Stop touching the mic.
Yeah, I feel like he
I
didn't.
was adjusting it.
I don't know. I haven't seen any other Batman movies, but I feel like he didn't do the best job at the Bruce Wayne part. But the Batman part, I feel like he did.
What do you mean? If you haven't
really
seen a lot of Batman movies, then what are you going off of as far as the Bruce Wayne part?
He seems a lot more depressed.
Are you going off of what you think or what everyone else is
right?
Because
I've seen that argument online, but what is your argument based off that from watching other Batman movies? movies, seeing a depressed Bruce Wayne.
Oh, I remember one scene from a Batman movie where like he was at a party or something, and like he just like he smiled. I saw him
This
smile.
is a different Batman, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like go from Christian Bale to Ben Affleck. I mean, those are drastically different Batman, right? I mean, Christian Bale's Batman had a stiff neck and moved like this, whereas Ben Affleck's Batman would freaking fly across the room like he was an Arkham Knight. You know, and the performances. I mean, Christian Bale never killed, and Ben Affleck did. You know, I mean, we keep getting different types of Batman.
I feel like that's good. Like with I get your argument, but Batman been a thing for how many years?
Gosh, since the 50s, 40s.
Okay, we've seen the rich billionaire playboy over and over again, right? I feel like what this movie did for Bruce Wayne was okay, because I feel like we know how he is. We know he's a billionaire. We know he's a playboy. I feel like him showing that he's Batman all times, even when he is Bruce Wayne, it shows that he's more focused on being Batman. Right
See,
now.
my thing about it is like when you watch like the Dark Knight series, right? Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises. You always hear like people are terrified of Batman. Batman's a terrifying presence.
Well, in this movie,
Bruce
it was
Wayne's,
they praised him.
Right, Bruce Wayne is Batman's mask, but that's never really. I never really buy it. Right, I always believe that Bruce Wayne and Batman are kind of just different people, and Bruce Wayne is a playboy billionaire genius, and Batman is just this brooding, you know, crime-fighting vigilante. Whereas this movie, they're one person, right? Bruce Wayne has no interest in being Bruce Wayne. I also feel like there's a really big door that's been opened for exploring him to have to become Bruce Wayne. Because if you think about it, right, like Batman's agenda is beat the shit out of criminals, make the city safer. And that works, but also he has to realize that he himself, Bruce Wayne, is a you know, rich white man in a city that is falling apart, who can do so much more if his presence as Bruce Wayne did stuff. And I don't think this Bruce Wayne knows that yet. I don't think he's woken up to that. Where we always kind of just start off where Bruce Wayne is kind of juggling both.
And apparently, this is the second year of.
He's been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah.
In the movie, I think that what we're coming to, I was watching the movie. I saw it twice. And watching the movie, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. Like they make references to Hush. You know, we meet Riddler, and we meet a character that is probably Joker, but we don't know yet.
Maybe
the director.
Matt Reeves said that is someone who might become Joker. He is not there yet. He's had a run-in with Batman.
But he said he is Joker.
Yeah, but he's not Joker yet.
Yeah, he's okay.
We don't know where that's going. I think that what this series is preparing for is giving us that lesson that Bruce Wayne's gonna have to learn on why he needs to be more Bruce Wayne as well as Batman.
Now, is this Batman in the DCU? No.
DCEU?
Yeah.
No, it's his own thing.
Okay.
However, in the Halloween scene in the opening movie, we do see a Wonder Woman and Superman costume in the crowds. So they're possibly out there.
What it seems like is that this movie is the beginning of a trilogy. It seemed like that's what I thought.
They always, yeah.
Yeah, and then that little boy is probably going to end up being Robin. And from what I noticed, it's like he went from he's like, I am vengeance, to I am justice, like in the end. Like he went from a vengeful person to like, you know what, maybe I got to do this for the people and not just for revenge.
Well, I think that's the big lesson that Bruce Wayne is learning. Like he's Batman, right? Like he's been Batman for a while, but I don't think he knows who he is yet. He doesn't, you know, he's realizing that he needs to be more than just this vengeful character. Because right, that was thrown back in his face. The Riddler goon was like, I'm vengeance, and Batman's like, fuck. He's like,
I don't want to be like him.
He's like, God damn it. I guess I gotta really rebrand myself. And then you see him helping people, and he becomes a beacon of hope and shit. But he's a terrifying guy.
I feel like when they twist of him becoming like a good, he was always a good guy because his intentions were being a good guy.
Right.
But I feel like when he changed, when that scene at the church, when he saved that little boy.
When from the car.
Yeah, from the car.
Yeah.
It kind of seemed like at the pace he started switching. You know.
Switching at that moment?
I feel like leading up to switching at that moment.
I don't know. I feel like his switch was very much sudden. I feel like
at the end.
I feel like he woke up. Like I feel like he was still himself until that was thrown in his face. That like Riddler, when you meet Riddler, when
I
you finally have that face-to-face
Riddler
moment,
was a
Riddler
great
was
villain.
like, we're on the same side, right? Like we're fighting the same fight, aren't we? And Batman's like, no, you're crazy. You kill people for whereas Riddler is like, no, I was getting rid of corruption and like I thought we're on the same side. And so I feel like that's what Batman's waking up to is he's like, I need to be better than them, even more so than I'm already trying to be. Right, I won't kill. That's not how we do these things. But the only reason he's not killing people is because he needs to make sure that himself he's different. He needs to tell himself like I'm not the bad guy. I'm not killing people.
But he was ready to kill. Remember when he took the adrenaline shot? And I don't know how that guy survived.
That
wasn't adrenaline.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, it was Bane. It was Venom.
Okay, whatever it was.
And
he just starts beating the living shit. How did the guy survive that? He would punch him to like a pulp.
I thought that was badass.
Dude, like...
I think the other thing that I really liked about this movie is the fact that this is the first time in live action form that we've actually seen Batman be scary. Like, they talk about it. Like, in the opening scene of The Dark Knight where, like, you see the criminals and they're like, nah, fuck that, like, Batman's out there and you're running around. You never actually see Batman, like, lurking. You never actually see Batman, but that opening monologue where we're in Gotham City and he talks about how he is the shadows. And it's shown. Like, there's that scene where that one guy that was dressed up like, the one with the mask on. He was dressed up like Robert Pattinson's character from Good Times. I don't know if you guys have seen it in The Good Times. It's so good. But there's that scene where the helicopter beams its light on him. And he looks up, and the helicopter flies away, and he sees the bat signal. And he's standing in the street light. And he's more comfortable staying in the light of the street light than running into the shadows where he might see Batman. And then there's also this like there's this natural fear that people have of like, I mean you've played horror games before, right? Yeah. Like hearing something before you see it is terrifying. And that scene in the opening where you hear Batman's footsteps just heavily just bomb.
I feel like in that scene with like at the train station with all those guys, like, and you just hear the footsteps. You don't see him yet, but you hear his footsteps, and then he comes out, and the one dude was like, "Who do you think you are?" And he's so good.
Whoo, so good. I mean, freaking amazing. I think that that tacked on Joker scene. Matt Reeves was talking about how there was a deleted scene where Batman was so disturbed by Riddler's like stuff that he actually goes to visit that character, and there's a whole deleted scene that he says he's gonna release soon, which I'm so fucking excited to see because I want to see more of that character. Cause, it's not bad. Every Batman franchise is so desperate and so quick to get Joker in there somehow.
Of course, because it's Joker. Like it's the DC best villain.
I hope that they do something a little different this time.
It seems like they're going to. It seems like they're going with a whole different look throughout this whole thing.
Well, every Joker's had a different look. Every Joker that was
not like physical look. I meant like
vibe.
Yeah, vibe. Like the movie seems like a different.
Well,
vibe.
in the comics, there have been 3 different types of Jokers throughout the Bronze Age, Golden Age, and the Silver Age of comics. We have the comedian, the criminal, and the psychopath. And we've gotten all of those. Jack Nicholson's Joker in Batman was obviously the criminal, the gangster version of that. We got the psychopath through Heath Ledger, and then of course we've got the clown from the 1966 Batman series. So we've gotten our variations of Joker, and so I am very excited to see what this new one has to offer.
Because his face looks different. Because at first, when like that light kind of shines,
it looks like it was Two-Face.
It kind of looked like Two-Face, kind of.
I think that what they're going for, because it's been a while, but Joker's origins always came from this guy who had a fixed smile, which is based off of a really old film called The Man Who Laughs, which is who Joker is based off of. And I think that Matt Reeves talked about going back to doing that. Okay. Going back to having a guy with this fixated smile and how society just kind of shit on him and how he has had to adapt and kind of learn to
Okay, because I heard that because they say they don't want to do something a little different than the scar in his face of being.
Well, they only did that once.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, Heath Ledger was I think the only Joker that cut his mouth open. Even Joaquin Phoenix just drew a smile on his face. And before that, we had the fixated smile with Jack Nicholson. Even Jared Leto's Joker, he didn't even have a smile.
No,
he would put his smile up to his mouth with his hand. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what this new one is. I saw a film theory video. I don't know if you guys watch film theory.
Sometimes, yeah.
He was talking about it, and there are references to Hush all over this movie. For those of you who don't know, I'm a comic nerd. I love my superheroes.
Could you tell?
There's a comic series called Hush. It's about Tommy Elliot, who is Bruce Wayne's childhood friend.
And the complete opposite of Bruce Wayne.
He is the complete opposite. But they have very similar lives.
Same life, but complete opposite.
Right.
Yep.
And they were talking that is sprinkled everywhere in this film.
I saw it when
they literally say Hush.
I saw it when they were at the adoption place.
Yeah, no, in the orphanage. Yeah.
So when they were there, it's just a big hush.
Yeah, and they talk about the Elliots, and they do mention they're in the movie. They talk about them, so I think they're definitely setting up a Hush storyline. And Matt Pat, who does film theory, was talking about how there's the chance that this Joker and the Hush character could become one character for this franchise, and I think that would be fascinating. I think it'd be so interesting. I have no idea where it could go, but that is so fascinating. Because this universe is set up to have a Batman that is psychological. He's a detective, which they always talk about in every Batman series. They're like, this is the world's greatest detective. This is the first time where we actually see him be a detective.
Yeah.
So I think they have to put him up against people who are smart, that are going to challenge this Batman. And he's been Batman for 2 years in this movie, which also means that there's a lot of history that we're not seeing.
Yeah.
He's already probably run into Bane.
Yep.
That's why he had the green venom.
The air quote Joker.
Right. He's already run into whoever this new Joker is. Obviously, Penguin's in this world. This world is quite alive.
Yeah.
For what we're given. There's a lot of life in this world.
I really like Catwoman too.
Catwoman was so good. Zoe Kravitz is amazing. She's so good.
But yeah, I feel like I wish she was more in it, a little bit more, because I feel like when she was in the movie, she was just there.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
I feel like I wish she was more there.
Okay.
And then she kind of left and just left. When she wasn't there, she wasn't there. When she was there, she there?
I kind of get what you mean. She would just appear at random parts in the movie, and she wasn't really. She was kind of relevant to the main plot.
Yeah, she was relevant.
She was relevant.
She was relevant to the main plot.
She was the daughter of Carmine Falcone.
But they kind of threw that in at the end. I felt like it just came out of nowhere.
Rewatching the movie a second time and seeing that storyline, already knowing that she's Carmine Falcone's daughter, it's there.
It's better to watch a movie a second time.
It's there.
I did watch it a second time.
It's totally there.
Yeah, although I didn't I wasn't full attention. Probably should have.
That breaks my heart. And you haven't even seen The Dark Knight, which hurts my soul even
more.
Let's
talk about it. Do you think this Batman movie was better than The Dark Knight? Because everyone's talking about it. Me personally, I think it was a better Batman movie than The Dark Knight.
I'll be the first to say that there are very few people who love The Dark Knight more than I do. I had it recorded on my DVR for years, and I would watch it, I would say at least once a month. I fucking love The Dark Knight. Mostly because of Heath Ledger. The rest of the movie is great. It's a great movie, but I watched that movie for Heath Ledger's Joker because it is so captivating. It's just an incredible performance, and it's literally the perfect Joker. I love Joaquin Phoenix. I think his movie is great, but Heath Ledger is as of right now, unbeaten. He is just incredible. With that being said, I love the Batman. I love the Batman a lot. I don't know if my brain's gonna slowly come down from this euphoric feeling of the Batman just being such a great film. Maybe I'm just on this cloud 9 and I'm clouded, you know. I don't know. I love both movies a lot. I think that
But Batman movie. Let's
stylistically,
talk about Batman.
stylistically, I love the Batman. I think it is a beautiful fucking. This is a work of art. The Dark Knight is an incredible movie, but this Batman movie is, in my opinion, a work of art.
So better or
Yeah, I think it's better. I think that it also has more to give. You know what I mean? Like the Dark Knight was a sequel, which already means that we had the first movie, we had an established universe, we had established Batman, we had established characters, and
The Dark Knight is the second movie?
The Dark Knight's a sequel.
Oh
So
yeah, it
Batman
has a
Begins.
sequel.
It is a sequel. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises. That's how that trilogy goes. And the Dark Knight got to sit on those shoulders, right? So it was much easier to just kind of dive into that stuff. So I think that I enjoyed the Batman a lot more. I like the dark tone of it. I used to, growing up, people used to be like, "Oh my God, the Dark Knight's such a dark movie." And then you watch the Batman, and you're like, you people have no idea. You people have no idea. I mean, we literally got a Riddler who, in the Batman universe, is pretty much the Zodiac Killer mixed with Jigsaw from the Saw franchise.
right? That's
Yeah,
I was kind of thinking getting Jigsaw vibes.
which
a
is
little bit. I
so
was like,
brilliant. That's so cool. I mean, like, you look at the Riddler, this genius guy who sets up traps and then creates clues for people to figure out how to get his crimes unsolved. And you take that concept and you turn him into this serial killer who puts people in these really elaborate, really horrible traps. We don't need to see the traps work to know how awful they are. I mean, that rat trap on top of the commissioner's head. Like, just fucking imagine what he went through inside of that trap. You know what I mean? And there are other ones. Like, when we were going through Riddler's house, there were traps all over that he didn't get to use yet. And you're looking at them and you're like, fuck.
why did he have to beat the shit out of everyone before?
Like,
Capture
Riddler?
Yeah.
I think it was just to subdue them. Oh, no. The reason why he beat them was because of the murder tool.
Oh, did he use that on everyone?
It was the same tool, I think, on the two characters that he assaulted. No, I believe it was, but I don't think he left the second one on the crime scene because the what's-his-name drove his car. No, I think he did. I think he used the same tool in both fights. Did he use a hammer in the second one?
The first one was
the carpeting tool.
Yeah.
Didn't he use the car seat, like the head of the car seat?
No, he took the car seat off so that he could get the guy's head.
Okay.
No, I think he used the same tool in that scene.
No, it didn't.
What did he use?
He used something else.
No, I think it was. No. What Batman ends up using, I think, is what was from the first crime scene, right? The politician. But I do believe it's the same.
Wake up, Donadio.
I think it's another carpet tool. I do think. I mean, I watched it twice. I guess I'll look out for it for the third time. But it didn't even matter.
You want to watch it for the third time?
Absolutely. That is a buy it on Blu-ray, have it in hand movie. The Batman was fucking amazing. Matt Reeves absolutely killed it. Robert Pattinson absolutely killed it, as I expected. Don't give him shit for Twilight, man.
No, Twilight is my guilty pleasure movie.
Shut up, really?
Deadass. Swear to God.
Non-ironically, you watched the movie?
Yes.
Like, you watched Twilight and you're like, this is not trash?
I watch it, like, this is decently, it's a bad movie, but, like, it gives me pleasure of watching it.
Okay.
You know what? I guess you could say vampires do become bats.
Can we
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Can we talk about Twilight for just 1 second?
Okay.
Just 1 second.
One.
Oh, God.
Those vampires.
Time's up.
The vampires that glow, that sparkle. Now, I get it. People make fun of sparkling vampires. But hold on. And just imagine a world with sparkling vampires.
Imagine a world where...
Do you know how fucking dangerous that is?
Why?
Hold on.
Okay.
Think about it.
I'm thinking about it.
Let's say you're a vampire.
Okay.
Not only can you now go in the sun, but you fucking sparkle, you're bulletproof, you have super speed, you have super strength, and
Are they bulletproof?
I've never seen it, but I'm assuming if they're sparkly,
I'm pretty
So
sure
sparkly and bulletproof.
I've never seen them get
They
shot.
go hand in hand?
Well, because in Marvel Comics we got
Team Edwards or Jacob?
Team Jacob, but not Team Edward. I only have Jacob because my name is Jacob.
Team Jacob.
I'm an Edward now. Edward
Wow.
Cullen all day now.
Why?
Because Robert Pattinson, fuck Taylor Lautner. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that guy.
Sockboy and Lava Girl?
He wasn't.
Yo,
He didn't return for the
Shark Boy and
sequel.
Lava
No
Girl.
respect. He didn't come back for the sequel. The sequel I didn't even see.
Okay, so you can't talk about it.
Did you see it?
No, God no.
I'm just saying, if there were vampires that had
The
those
first
powers
one was
that could
fantastic,
sparkle,
but let's be honest, was it fantastic?
no,
Exactly.
I did like that movie a lot.
I love that
liked
movie.
it
I
a
had
lot.
the fucking DVD.
But you know what I'm saying? If you were a vampire that could go in the sunlight and the only repercussion is that you sparkle, you could be a fucking superhero. You could be a sparkly superhero as a vampire from Twilight. Don't look at me like that. It makes sense.
I'm just thinking.
I guess
I'm
you're
just
right.
thinking of
But
Jacob being a fuckboy would be sparkling
I
like.
would sparkle everywhere.
Dude, he's a little fuckboy. He's gonna be like.
So wait,
Sparkle.
in this
You
Twilight,
like the way I shine?
in this Twilight universe, do they need to suck blood? Like
They do need they do drink blood.
who do they kill?
I think they eat animals.
Yeah.
Like I think they go hunting. Like they live in the woods.
So now, if
They have
you
a nice
took
house
all
in
the
the
blood out of the animal and then ate the meat, would that still taste good, or would that take the flavor away?
Well, when you eat a steak, it still drips all the blood.
Yeah, it's juicy.
You like juicy steak. You don't want a charred steak with no moisture in it.
Well, some people do.
I like it well
those
done,
people are not human.
I like it well done.
I'm a medium rare kind of
Do you
guy.
actually like it well done?
I used to. Now I eat it like him.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I
just
don't-
go outside and eat a piece of bark. You're getting the same experience.
Definitely not.
If you were cooking, it's like you might as well chew on fucking asphalt, you know, like.
Yeah, no, like if you want to just go into coal mines, just to take a piece of coal, just.
Well, you like you as rare you could get.
Yeah, it's so juicy. It's so flavorful.
Do you like rare?
Rare. I'll take it fucking red.
Like
Not pink red. I want it red.
what?
Yeah.
Not Kirby pink. You're talking like
His shoes.
really.
Well, actually, I
That's
like
not-
darker. A
That's
darker.
a good way to get a disease, but it's probably
Actually,
delicious.
no. It's actually cooked because they can't give it to a person until it's like a certain.
That's
Like
not
I don't mind.
entirely
No.
true.
Sometimes they
There
give
are
it when the
plenty of-
center's still cool.
Yeah, there are plenty of meals out there that you can eat that are uncooked or like raw. Sure.
I mean, you can
I
technically.
mean, there's danger. There's risks, but you
Well,
know
like,
the
there's
risks.
people out there that eat raw meat.
Sure. No.
Yes.
No, I mean like yeah, but no. Like no.
You wouldn't.
No. Eat like what? Like a raw pig? You know, like
Okay.
eat that pork with not cooking it?
Yo,
You
what
kidding
I've
me?
learned from Minecraft, the only raw food that
Chicken.
hurts you is chicken.
Chicken. It gives you
Yeah,
hunger.
you could eat everything
you
else
hunger.
perfectly fine.
Totally.
But there's only a chance.
Yeah, it's true. Not every
If
time.
you're gambling.
You know,
person.
if you're a gambling guy, you know, you're desperate, running from zombies at night, you know. You haven't slept for a few days, the phantoms are coming at you, and all you got is chicken, you gotta take the risk. And you gotta sleep under the trees, even if you don't have a bed. You just gotta hide under the trees so the phantoms can't get you.
God, I can't hear the word chicken anymore without thinking of the Arby's thing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
It's just Arby's and it goes like chicken and then it just explodes and then
Oh.
that's it. Like, have you ever seen the Arby's
I'm
ad?
not.
Like all our food keeps blowing up, and then it just everything just starts exploding. Dude, okay. You know
I
what?
have not seen that.
Would it be bad for the mics if I pulled it up?
Probably. Are you going to the bathroom right now?
Of course
That
it is.
bastard.
You know what?
He's
You
got
get
bad
to see it.
bowels.
He doesn't.
He's got bad bowels.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
just always pooping himself. Are you gonna throw it up on screen so people can see it?
Yeah.
Are you giving
Yeah.
hashtag not sponsored by Arby's because we don't have the meats, but they do.
Do you want the memed version or the actual commercial?
I
You know, I'll put the memed version on the screen, but
Ever
also.
since Arby's partnered with E-League, all our food keeps blowing up. So why should we waste our time describing those cute little seasoned girls? They're twisty, crispy outsides. They're twisty, soft insides. Arby's, we have
And then there's
What's
this.
in this name version?
We'd like to take a moment to announce that all our food keeps blowing up.
You've never seen that
no.
before? Dude,
No,
I just
I've
love
not.
that stuff. Like, one of my friends, he'll just keep, at one point, like, he'll just text me chicken, and then he'll just send the thing.
And then the
it's just
explosion.
chicken.
Have you been to Arby's before?
I've
you ever
talked
been to
about my
Arby's?
one Arby's experience. Remember the guy who tried to climb through the drive-thru
Oh,
window?
yes. I have never been to Arby's.
You know what? You actually made me think of a good topic, though. Not
For another episode?
Arby's. No, for this one.
boy,
We could just do it
yeah,
for this
go
one.
for it.
So, I should probably wait for...
No, he went to the bathroom. He's out. Go for it. Just say it.
Wait, he's coming back now. There he is.
Oh,
See?
how was your experience? Welcome back. Don't stare at me so deeply.
Come on, the people are waiting, Brandon. Let's go. Come on.
Absolute.
Chop, chop.
Let's get your ass over here, you fucking fuck with your.
They always give me a hard time, but when Jacob and Donadio have to leave.
Yeah, when I leave, it's for comedical purposes.
Yeah.
I'm getting something that is actually cool towards the show. You're just like passing a kidney stone or something every episode. How is that relevant?
Would it be better if I pee on this couch?
Low key.
Yeah, I mean,
No, you don't.
Okay, you know what? Wear a diaper. There you go.
Would you?
I have.
No, that's not what I asked you.
I have.
Was it the diaper I get? Oh yes, we have a short film.
I've seen that. I've seen it.
With Branden in diaper on my ex's couch. He sat there. Her parents came home while he was sitting there in just diaper.
I was there. I was just like,
just
how you
chilling.
doing?
I was like, hi.
Nice to meet you.
They
Shook their hands.
just laughed. I
Who's
think they-
editing this?
We'll talk about that after. But so
well,
what was
okay,
the
here's the
topic
clip
you were
here.
talking about?
Hopefully it's not like...
No, we'll tag it. We'll tag it to the video so they can just link it.
Okay.
So what's the thing?
So you said like if you were if those vampires are real, they could be a superhero. So let's put it like this for us. If you guys, first off, if you guys could have a superpower, what would it be?
Selective X-ray vision. No, don't look at me like that. No,
Sly dog.
No, it's not to be a perfect.
Jacob,
It's not to be a
Jacob,
perfect.
you had no hesitation in
Because
that.
I've thought about
selective.
this.
You don't want to see
No.
through guys' clothes, but you want to see through girls' clothes. We get it, Jacob. We understand.
I could be the world's greatest fucking detective. Imagine sitting here and someone like is like, oh, I can't find my keys, and I can just like boom, and everything disappears. But now I know exactly where the keys are. Are you kidding me? No one has that superpower. Or like someone's like, oh my gosh, my child's been kidnapped, and then I'm just like, boom, selective X-ray vision, and I see through all of the buildings in every street, and I'm just like, she's in that building over there. You know what I mean?
Became Batman.
Well, you know, you gotta be Batman if you got a superpower, you know. You gotta change the voice. I don't want to be like, she's over there! You know? She's over there.
She's over there.
I found her, see? I'll save her. What would your superpower be?
Teleporting
Okay.
or just walking through walls and stuff.
That would be terrifying.
Okay, like Kitty Pryde.
Fucking
Honestly-
love X-Men.
Okay.
Teleporting.
Or I would have like
Now-
a healing factor.
Okay, so wait, teleporting. Well, what are you gonna do with that? You just get places faster? You don't.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to use it for anything. Not like.
Boom. I'm working with Jacob. He's like, it's over there. Boom. Teleport over there. Got the back guy. Perfect
You know
team.
Oh my god!
Perfect team. Perfect team.
I'm like, Brandon, she's in that building 20 blocks down!
You know, I guess if I was thinking more, you're on your own. But yeah, if you're working as a team, boom,
That would be,
you
that
guys
would be
make a great duo.
unstoppable.
I was gonna just say elemental powers, being able to control the elements like
Okay.
fire, water, air.
Okay.
That would be
You
sick.
wanna be the
So-
Avatar.
Yeah, be the
So,
Avatar,
Avatar.
bro. Like,
Okay.
It's
That
not
would be
powers, it's
sick.
Avatar.
I think that my two would either be selective extra vision or healing factor. Like, I would love to just take a bullet to the
like
knee and heal it off,
Wolverine?
you know? No, like Deadpool.
oh, so like okay, so like kind of
Fuck
like Deadpool's thing.
Yeah, it would be Deadpool's thing, because I don't want the adamantium.
So okay, let's say you
But
you
you
have a
want
power
cancer?
now.
I would take cancer over adamantium.
Well,
What?
I won't die. I just look ugly.
Well, you would die.
Deadpool doesn't die with
Oh,
his
yeah.
cancer.
Oh, yeah,
He just looks ugly.
yeah,
But
you
he
already
still,
look ugly.
he still gets laid.
Just keep the
His
mask
girl do be looking bad.
Don't talk about Deadpool's girl like that. Take it back.
She's bad.
Vanessa,
She died though. Could have saved her.
take it back.
She
Oh, I didn't even
Respect
know
the dead.
was not saved. No matter how ugly he is and how can he save himself, she is still dead. She's a dead bitch.
He went back in time. He saved her. He did.
Yeah?
She's fine.
Is she alive now?
I don't know. I don't know if it's canon or not.
So now with these powers, would you guys say what would you like? Would you help society
Yes,
with these powers?
definitely.
How could you help society?
With my selective X-ray vision powers,
Yeah.
I'd be a detective.
Okay.
Like I would be like a law enforcement person that would be able see things.
Imagine me and Jacob riding in a cop car.
He teleports places and I see things?
So, wait, if you have selective vision, if you look down and you wanted to see someone on the other side of the world,
Yes.
would you be able to see them?
I feel like at that point it'd be a distance issue.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
how many miles through
And
the
that's why he got me!
Wait.
Dude!
But there's no horizon.
What do you mean?
There's no horizon, so what's stopping you from seeing them?
I think the distance. Like, how far things are away.
Oh, that's true.
Like, I think it would still be, like, difficult. Like, if something was, like, 20 miles away or something like that, I think it would still be difficult for me to visualize that. But maybe, like, it gives me, like, a compass in that direction, and I just know where to go, and I can eventually, like, it comes into frame.
So you just think of the thing in your head and then...
Or I could be like a doctor. I'm like, you know, oh, you have a tumor in your tit. Sir?
Let me feel it real quick.
No, I'm just saying, I would, like, selective...
White head
Yo,
came
you
straight to tip
yo.
with
Take away
X-ray.
Because I was
prostate
looking at
exams.
him. That's what I'm saying,
Yo.
though! You know what I mean?
Wait, what
You
are you
can take
saying?
away prostate exams.
I
No more
could be
finger
a
up the ass.
fucking hero. People would know, like, do I need a colonoscopy? Let me check, you know?
You looking at guys' asses?
Dude, it's all for society. It's all to be for the greater good, you know?
Dude, I don't want to get a finger up my ass one day.
One day you're gonna have to. Unless you die before that.
Honestly, it may be worth it.
My grandfather, he got a colonoscopy, and he, like, it was traumatizing, and he had another one coming up, but he swore he would never do it, and my family likes to say that he died because he refused to get another colonoscopy.
You ever see the news article where someone got like, when they were getting a prostate exam, it made them come, so they shot the doctor dead?
No!
No,
Yeah.
is
Dead
that
ass?
Yeah.
I mean, rest in peace. Obviously, that's a tragedy, but also, like, kind of legendary.
They were so, I think they were so embarrassed that they just shot him dead.
Why did they have? How did they have
he
a
just
gun?
nutted, and he was just. It was probably in Texas.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they probably
They're
just
like-
didn't.
The rednecks are like, that can't happen. My
You never saw this.
heterosexuality. I gotta poop down.
You're not my sister.
Okay. What would
You ain't Aunt
what,
June.
what would happen if that happened to you, Jacob?
If I nutted during my colonoscopy?
Yeah.
I think you just can't recover from that ever.
Doc, good work. Thank you. Shit, man.
Why did I shake your
Didn't
hand? Why did I
didn't
shake-
know it was gonna be a colonoscopy with a happy ending. Shit, man.
But it's a guy.
It happened. I just,
Now what if it
I
was a
can't-
girl?
There's nothing like, dude.
I'm not shaking that.
I mean, Doc, you got a good Yelp review for me, man. Shit.
I'm gonna tell my wife what I like now.
Yeah, well,
Well, you got to tell your wife that.
I would have to tell my wife that. How
He
would
made
I-
me come.
Hey, Doc.
I went to the doctor and he made me come.
Hey, honey, listen. So you know how I went to get a colonoscopy today?
You're getting a strap on.
Well, I don't know how to say this, so I'm just gonna
Show you.
So I actually recorded.
I need you to put a thumb.
If you're comfortable, but also like I have needs now.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Just imagine Jacob just walking in the house.
I with like stiff, like I'm like.
No, you skip it. You're
I'm
happy
You
now.
know, it is actually a fact
You
that
lose like 2 pounds.
What?
You lose like 2 pounds in doing a colonoscopy. There's a lot of shit that just builds up.
What?
Yeah, you lose weight.
Do you really?
They like are cleaning out your colon.
No.
How do you
What do
think
you
they
think?
get the
What do
thing
you think a
up there?
colonoscopy is?
I thought it was just
Don't you have to?
like a rim job.
You think it's a rim job with the fingers of a
So
doctor?
you think the doctor's just taking shit in like covered fingers?
They're
out
just
of
like
your
they're just
ass?
like this with like a siphon, like there's.
Oh,
They're literally
got it.
removing
Okay,
extra shit out of your colon.
No.
Swear to God, dead ass.
I don't think that's a thing.
That's what it is.
he'll learn one day.
Yeah,
the hard way.
you'll figure it out.
Well,
when you cross that
you're gonna
bridge.
be 40 before me, so you'll let me know.
Ooh,
Oh,
he has a point.
he's right. I feel like it's gonna be a really freeing experience.
What?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? I feel like it's gonna be a very freeing experience. I feel like it's like a release of
Which
Stay tuned, guys.
a lot of
Okay.
shit going on
Alright.
in my life. You know. I feel, Brandon, you've been having this debate all over. You've been bringing it up.
Wait.
I wanna-
Before we go to that, I'm still not done with this previous conversation.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Brandon, we asked if you would use your superpowers for, like, to
Good.
help out people.
Yeah.
Wait, how did you say? So pretty much,
I
like,
would
to
be a
help.
detective or a doctor.
Detective,
Like, I could
okay.
just be like,
You got a tone there.
you got too much there.
Alright. Brandon, how would you use yours? Would you even use it to help society, or is it just kind of to benefit yourself?
Robbing banks, dude.
You're gonna rob a bank? Wait, are you
Whoa.
saying that
Oh,
you're gonna...
wait. He'll be my arch enemy. He'll be my supervillain.
Dude.
It's just like, I see you, ha, fuck you, bitch. Gone.
And I'm like, well...
I just have to be 20 miles away.
Yeah,
he says I can't even find
and
me.
I'm fucked. I can't see 20 miles away. That's my limit.
Okay, so wait, you would be a villain? Pretty much, if you had your powers?
Dude. No.
I guess you would
so
never
this
be
is
able
a
to be
story.
caught.
No. This is a story. So, me and Jacob, best pals, right?
Can I
Working-
also have a healing factor? Can I have both?
You got two?
You only get one.
Okay.
I only get one?
Yep.
So either I can't die or I can see through walls?
Yep.
I'm gonna take the no dying.
And how would you use that to benefit society? Oh, wait, send you in during war.
Yeah,
it's
like,
just
you
like
can't
one
stop
man
me!
army. It's just.
Wait, why only one? Because Wolverine has two.
Yeah,
Did I say that this is Wolverine? No, I said.
You never even seen Wolverine.
Have you not seen the Wolverine movie?
No.
What?
There's a lot of movies I haven't seen.
Okay.
Logan, great movie.
You haven't seen Logan at all?
I haven't seen any Wolverine
Dude.
movies.
When he died, I was cut. I was hurt.
Did you see what this motherfucker just did? Did you hear that shit?
Oh, you haven't seen it? You're seeing it?
If you haven't seen it now,
It's been 2017.
Okay, yeah, but you actively knew I didn't see the movie.
and I'll do it again. You want me to say what else happened?
No,
In the movie?
I just said I don't.
Okay.
Are you gonna see it?
No.
Logan's pretty
Yeah,
good,
probably
man.
at some
Logan's
point
pretty
now that
good.
everything's coming to the MCU.
Logan's pretty good, man. Oh, you have to watch the Daredevil series. Sorry. What? We can finish your
I
story.
actually just started the Daredevil series.
So good. Just wait, dude.
Okay, but so wait, you would become a villain?
No. So me and Jacob were best pals, best teammates. And Jacob slept with my wife, so I had to become a villain.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
so
Slept with your wife?
Dude,
Why? Why would I do that?
dude,
What?
I know how you are.
I would not sleep with your wife, you fuck!
You didn't know she was my wife.
Okay, well now you know. Well, you know, mistakes were made.
you two were best friends and he didn't know who your wife was?
This
seems like a bit of a-
Dude,
It's a work relationship.
Dude.
You know, he never invited me over for dinner. His wife was just out. He wasn't treating her well enough because he's secretly a villain on the inside. I'm a good guy.
No, I wasn't a
You know,
villain inside.
she
You
was deprived
you
of
took
love.
that. You took that from me. You were like, you know. You ever seen the Grinch?
Just start beating the shit out of
Ah!
Okay, see what? Alright, chill. Gentlemen, we had those. Denny didn't do anything. Denny did nothing.
Goes home and he kicks the dog. Like it.
Hey Dad, how was work? I'm gonna see how those things and then it's like he gets the
Oh,
belt
yeah,
out.
winning something. Sorry. So yeah,
Wait, so you become a villain because Jacob and you are in the same universe where you have powers.
right.
Yeah.
And I tap his
And
wife.
he didn't have a villain. Like he felt like his life was pointless.
And my life was pointless because I didn't have my own supervillain. That's not invalid. That's not valid.
No, I understood. I had to do what a best friend does.
Well, I had to sleep with your wife first.
That was the whole thing. You're like,
Oh, you set her up. You sent her over to my place. You made her pretend to be a prostitute. You needed to become the supervillain. You needed to
You
make me
wanted
look
an excuse to become a villain.
That's all it was.
dude,
That's
you
all
were
it was.
drunk one night. You just walked in my house,
And
and you thought that was your wife.
Well, I drunk.
But how
Wait.
did you think it was your wife
He doesn't
when you
have
were
one.
single?
I wasn't even married.
And how did you think that was your wife?
I got confused and fucked her dad.
what? Wait, I'm so confused. How did it get to that? I thought
You ever get drunk
No.
and you know your twin sister is over and you get confused and fuck her dad?
Yeah.
Your step twin sister?
No, I didn't say step.
Wait, your
What is that?
sister?
I
Wait.
didn't say step. I said my stepsister's twin sister. No, I said my sister's twin sister.
So your
Dad.
sister.
My sister's
Wait,
twin.
so you fuck your
is
dad?
So your dad.
So this is your villain story?
This is
Jacob fucks his dad.
Not my dad.
Whoa,
No,
wait,
his dad.
No, he said he fucks your dad,
Who?
his dad, and your wife, and you become a villain
No,
for that reason.
Donadio, you're
Because
confused.
Jacob
They're
gave
the
you sticker
same
pins?
person.
Wait,
We're siblings.
So
What's
wait,
happening in this
so
movie?
your dad and his dad and his wife are all the same person. He's married
I got
to your
confused.
dad and his dad, and
It's all clear.
your dad is a she?
What do you mean by that?
Which, pronouns are such a complicated thing.
You
know?
said wife.
Well, shit. That's what the paper
Look,
said.
Donadio's crying right now.
I'm so confused by this timeline, Luke. Why?
This is like the X-Men timeline. Shit don't need to make sense.
No,
It's
not
just
anymore.
happening, right? It just happened, and we have to accept it and move on.
I'm so confused. Like,
He's like, you're
Oh,
crying.
God
all
For
right.
our
so wait,
listeners
so
on
now-
Spotify can't see that.
Tears.
I am tearing up a bit for being so
He's
confused.
just traumatized.
It's just-
He's traumatized by the
Okay.
idea.
So, wait, what are you doing as a villain? Why? So now that you're a villain, what are you doing to exact revenge on Jacob?
And here's the thing, you can't even put me in jail. Because if you put me in jail, I still
But
could
what are you doing to be in jail in the first place?
robbing banks. I'm the richest man alive.
So
I could travel. I could go to different countries.
So
They could. They
let me
could. They
just
could
break. Let me
prevent you
just
from
break this
teleporting.
down. Let me just break this down so everyone has it clear. So one night I get drunk. I get confused because my sister's twin's father, who happens to be his wife,
And
comes
father.
to my house.
my wife, hold on, what?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
and your father.
I, who also happens to be my dad, but that's the complicated
And
part.
his father.
And we get together, right? And then it breaks his heart. He goes on a wild rampage of robbing banks because that's connected somehow.
Why do you rob banks? Because your
Why not
best
just
friend slept with your wife that didn't even know who your wife was, but it was actually your dad and his dad, and then also his sister.
correct?
Because then Jacob started working at banks.
Oh, I did. I got a bank job. I got a bank job.
He
That's
kept
true.
it low key
Oh,
because
yeah.
he couldn't go back to work.
Well, also because I would live forever because of my healing factor.
Oh wait, your healing factor now instead of X-ray.
I switched. I
You
went.
switched
I
powers?
went to the X-Men. I went to the school and I asked Xavier to give me a different power. I said, this X-ray thing, now
You're
that.
kind of bored now.
Well, the reason was is because once you get erectile dysfunction, it don't matter what you can see. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, here you go. Here's that back.
You got
So wait,
that at 21 years old?
just out of curiosity, when you have that X-ray vision, does that
What?
give off?
What?
How X-rays are?
Does it give off
yeah,
X-ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone I stared at got cancer. They got X-ray.
That's like
It's
how
just
Deadpool
wait.
got.
So if you
cancer.
looked at whenever you look down, are you just giving yourself?
There was a
like,
it was
That's
a
why that's why he couldn't go
I-
up anymore.
I'm like, there's no tumor,
Shit,
but
I gave myself testicular cancer. Oh,
yeah.
and there
Which
we
is
go.
why I
Thyroid
got the
cancer.
healing factor because I gave myself to
it all makes sense. It all comes
It all
out.
comes together. Aren't you keeping up?
I actually weirdly am.
Oh fuck. So yeah, that's canon now. So if anyone wants to make us a comic series, what would your supervillain name be? What would your supervillain? Donadio, where are you in this story?
I have no clue. I'm just.
Are you
getting
Are you the reporter?
I'm just a reporter that's secretly a hero, or I'm just a
Do you have
reporter.
powers?
I said I want
You
elemental
said that,
powers.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So you're reporting the news on these bank robbings.
I'm in the sequel.
Oh,
I'm not in the
later.
first
You
one.
come in later.
But
Okay.
we know you.
But
I'm,
you're,
I'm in
established.
the universe. I'm
Like,
established, but as a character that seems like just a one-off character, and then it's like they put
Like
this
the
guy in
opening
next
scene is me reading a magazine that you wrote. Like a news.
Or he has
I'm
a podcast.
hinted at.
Right.
Unless he has a podcast.
Oh yeah, like on the news channels, like you're the one that's on TV talking about there's menace to society.
No, that's someone else. That's
Okay,
someone else.
okay, that's your boss.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
my boss. Yeah.
Memento mori, unis honest. Watch your goddamn hands. You know why I'm wearing this hat? Because the strap right here is covering this big ass pimple right here.
I saw that before. I was like, damn.
Well, now you pointed it out to the camera, and I will zoom in on it when I'm editing.
You'll never see it. I'm better than. So.
Wait, okay, so
Fuck!
let me get this story straight.
Okay. Go ahead.
You and Jacob work together. You're both heroes?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're
Both
a team.
cops.
Both cops. Okay, so you're both cops.
Yeah.
I thought you worked at the bank.
No, I get a job with the bank later.
Okay, you get a job at the bank. You're both cops. And then one night, you go out to the bar, you're having a good
I'm
time.
Will Smith, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Play by Will Smith.
Okay. Alright.
From Bad Guys. From
I don't think that's
Bad
relevant.
Boys. Bad Boys. Sorry.
No, that's what our comic series. The movie's called Bad Guys.
Bad Guys.
Yeah. So anyway, go on.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Brandon, played by Will Smith, then goes home from the bar, and then, or no, he's still at the bar, but you go home early because you get kicked out of the bar for being too drunk. And Brandon decides to stay. So what happens is you end up going to Brandon's house instead, and...
The GPS was pre-registered.
And he never been to my house either.
Oh, he's never been to your house.
Never
Okay.
seen it before.
So, and Jacob's dad is there because it's also...
No, it's not my dad. It's my sister's twin father.
Your dad is there, who is also Brandon's dad and also Brandon's wife.
We live in Texas.
Okay. I think Alabama's a more fitting state.
Texas. No, Texas and Alabama are the same, are like one state.
Yeah, they became that one.
Yeah,
They became one state even though they're states in between
Correct.
Texas and Alabama.
They're called...
They're both
It's
Texas.
Just one line.
It's called Texbama.
Yep.
Texabama?
Texbama. Yeah. Texabama.
Alexis. Okay.
So we live in Texabama.
In Texabama. Alright. You live in Texabama. And now you go to Brandon's house where your sister's twin's father is.
Yeah, correct.
Who is also his father and his wife.
Correct.
For whatever reason, they're not at your house, or you don't live together,
We do not.
even though you share the same father.
Correct.
You sleep with your father, his father, / his wife.
Correct.
And then Brandon then comes home from the bar after that to see you in the bed with...
No. Well, I went to, actually, his sister's twin's bed, but he actually saw him in my bed with my wife's.
Huh.
Wait,
Say
no,
no.
you're not making sense.
Yeah, that didn't make
That
sense.
actually made no
That
sense.
made no sense.
That's not. That's not canon.
That's not canon. That's a sub story. You know. That's a what
his
if.
alibi.
That's a what if.
Yeah. Anyway, so you come home to see Jacob with your father, wife, your wife,
Wife.
Clearly.
or
Wife.
father,
The wife.
wife, the wife, and then you. What do you do?
He just goes. He doesn't even do
He
anything.
just goes apeshit. He starts like making monkey noise. And he goes.
Do you? Rips his shirt off.
Oh, that mic. That went crazy.
Sorry for
Oh,
headphone
fuck.
users. Alright, he starts making monkey noises, jumps out the window, and then
And I started.
you never see him again until he eventually, where you hear a bank robbery.
Right, but by this time I already have a new career because I'm ashamed.
You haven't seen me in
You
years.
retire as an officer.
I also
Or
switched
you get
superpowers.
fired.
No, I switched superpowers. I retire as a cop. You know.
Because he lost his best.
Because I
Actually,
lost my partner.
Are you sure you didn't get fired because you looked through too many women's clothing?
They would know.
Well, no, because like
they all got cancer. All the women in the office got cancer.
Well, you know, mistakes were made. Paperwork is such a grueling process. You know, even the commissioner, he's going. They're all going through it. I didn't discriminate. You know, I was curious.
Well, no, not the commissioner, his wife.
No, everybody.
Everyone.
Everyone. I would get intimidated, like in the locker rooms.
So all the females got breast cancer, and now all the males got testicular cancer.
We had.
But then I came back because I was away for so many years. I came back with vengeance, not because he slept with my father,
the wife.
the wife.
because he gave me cancer.
He gave
It all comes together. I gave myself cancer. I gave him cancer. I gave the world cancer.
But you're the cure to cancer because you were able
Right,
to
because
find
now I
it.
have a healing factor.
And people want to harness it. He wants to
But
harness
no
that
one,
for himself.
But no one knows.
So now he's robbing
So
banks
then
in
I-
order to get your attention.
Yeah.
So he's gaining your attention, and he doesn't care about the money. It's not about the money.
Batman.
Spider-Man.
It's
It's all about getting my attention.
You were just trying to get his attention.
Right, because I'm a bank teller. Or maybe he was trying to find me because he didn't know which bank I worked at.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and he was like...
And I was trying to teleport in Jacob's body. Because I could do that
to blow me up.
You could teleport.
in people's body.
Wouldn't that?
Teleportation is quite powerful.
Yeah, I guess you could teleport. What if you teleport to a spot on accident and someone's just standing in that spot when you teleport there?
I'm pretty sure I saw that in The Boys once. I think they just poofed.
So it's like Ant-Man going up Thanos. Oh.
That would have worked.
Isn't that in the What If?
No,
No?
but it would have worked.
No. Something like that's in the What If.
No.
Isn't it?
No.
It's like Ant-Man, like, oh yeah, he goes inside a zombie or something and then just...
Oh, maybe. He might do that.
Yeah.
It would have worked. If he took one for the team and went up Thanos' butt. The only problem is that Thanos...
Well, he could have just went in his mouth or something.
The only problem is that Thanos, you know, he's an alien. I don't know if he has a butthole.
Well, he had a mouth.
Doesn't mean he has a butthole.
Yeah, I mean, go in the mouth and then explode the head.
Hey,
Oh,
yo.
you're right. No,
Or he
you're
could have
right.
went through the ears.
Yeah, Ant-Man
That's
had
a hard
options.
shot.
Ant-Man could have saved everybody. But where was Scott Lang? Where were you, huh?
Under a building.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sucked it. Ah, my
Okay,
nips.
so I think we've gotten this whole story down.
No, it
now.
is.
So wait, now he's been teleporting to these banks to
Mm.
try and find you,
Yeah.
and then once he finally finds you, what is the next step of his plan? Now, what is he?
Well,
trying
once
to
he
do?
finds me, he
How is
wants
he-
to take, harness.
He wants to
my
catch.
healing
So
factor.
is he trying to lure you in to catch this person who's been robbing the bank?
I was also trying to get his powers.
He wants my power.
Yeah, but how? So this whole plan, you've been luring him in. Since he's a superhero, he's trying to catch who's
Superhero, maybe most likely a super bitch.
No, that's you.
Is that what you say to me when you find me? I'm like, it is I.
Oh yeah, what's your hero names?
Super bitch.
My superhero name is Zex,
Like
That
sex?
reminds me of.
but with a Z.
Yeah, that reminds me of Gex. You know, like the Gex.
Like from Valheim?
No, Gex. It's like a. You
What's
don't know.
a Gek?
You don't know what Gex is?
What's a Gek? No, what would your supervillain name be?
Gex.
I do know that game. I've never played it before. I do know that character. What would
Okay,
your supervillain
Zex.
name be?
That's a
I don't know.
real name. though.
Beast.
What? That's
Beast?
Taken.
I'm blue. I'm all blue.
Taken.
I could teleport.
Taken!
I'm with a tail.
You have
That's
a tail?
not
Why do
Beast.
you
We're
have a
talking
tail?
about Nightcrawler.
Wait,
That's name's
so
Taken.
your name is
So is
okay.
Beast.
So it's Beast and Zex.
But it's Taken.
So is the person that gave you switch powers.
You mean Professor Xavier?
Yeah.
Well, because I went to the X-Men people.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, I want to switch. Give me a different power.
Also, the X-Men are in this universe.
We're Marvel characters. We're Marvel canon.
Okay.
We are. I'm also, yeah.
Disney,
yeah.
if you take any of these names or ideas,
We'll sue you.
I'll find you.
We will sue you. I don't have much, but I do have a particular set of skills.
Wait a minute. Are you wearing plain socks right now?
I'm not. No, these aren't plain socks. Look, they got little things. It says,
Keep
"Keep
calm.
calm. I'll fix it."
You've never picked up a hammer and a screw.
I'm actually quite handy. You would not expect me to be. I'm quite handy.
I got Scooby-Doo socks.
I actually like the Scooby-Doo socks a lot. Donadio, what kind of special socks do?
Oh.
Well, not so special today, are they, Donadio? What are you looking up there? Who was that? What? Google who?
Denny.
Okay, so guys, this thing been going around on social media.
Oh, this is what I almost brought up before.
Were we done? Were we done with that?
I think that the story's wrapped up, and now it's up to you guys to actually create this comic for us.
I don't think anyone's gonna actually do that.
That's what you think.
Oh yeah.
The internet is unstoppable.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess.
You know, I don't know what's going to happen. Who knows? Alex, our #1 fan.
No, your uncle?
No, Alex is our #1 fan. I think that's canonical.
Alex comments on every video.
He does. He says merch won every single time. He's gonna
And
be
he
so excited.
also had our back, too.
He did. My uncle... Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, he did. He found those comments. But, you know, he'll make us our comic. Right, Alex? Yeah, so this is the debate that we were having before. Bring it up. Go for it.
Wheels and doors.
Wheels or doors? What do you think, guys? I think it's wheels.
I also think it's wheels. I think there are more wheels in the world than there are doors.
Until proven, they are equal.
What? What is this neutrality shit?
Okay.
You fucking
Okay.
Switzerland.
Schrodinger's cat.
What?
Schrodinger's cat. There is neither more doors nor wheels until it is thus proven that there are more doors or wheels.
Is that Schrodinger's cat story?
The cat is neither dead or alive until you open the box to know if the cat is
Well, that's
dead
anything.
or alive. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, until you're married, we don't know if you're going to get married.
Well, hold on. But we can observe from
That's-
what we know how many wheels and how many doors we've seen. Based off of that, we can make an assumption.
We can make an assumption.
So
but
what would your assumption be?
That's not true.
But what would your assumption be?
My assumption is that there is an equal amount.
There's not, though.
There is neither more nor more wheels.
No. I mean, think about, right off the bat, we got 4 wheel, wow, shit.
6.
There are 6 wheels in a car, right? 2 on the body, the steering wheel, and the emergency one in the trunk.
And then also inside all of the parts.
There are plenty of wheels inside of it. Inside of the gears. There's no doors inside of like an engine of a car, but there might be a gear or 2 that's wheelie.
Exactly. Airports. The plane. The dolly.
Suitcases.
Suitcases.
Wheels in the body. Legos!
Did you know that valves are doors, actually?
Fuck. That makes things so complicated.
So now
I was only
everything
counting
has a
doors that we
valve
can
in it
walk
is a
through.
door.
I was talking about doors that we can walk through.
Okay, then that's only wheels that are on cars. Then
No,
Like,
no,
if
no.
you're limiting doors, you have to limit. No, you can't
a
limit.
wheel-
No.
A wheel is clear. A door is clear. I know that is a door.
Okay, let me look up the definition of a door.
Oh.
Yeah, wait, that might help actually. Yeah, but we know what people mean when they talk about doors. Like a door by itself is what they're talking about. What is a door?
Okay, wait. Let's see.
What is a door? Well, the definition of a door is
A door. Why is this so?
Intro to Communication and Media tomorrow. That's pretty cool, man. Cool story, bro.
Okay. A hinged sliding or revolving barrier at the entrance to a building, room, or vehicle, or in the framework of a cupboard.
Okay, so with that being said, more wheels and doors.
He's looking at the definition of wheels.
Oh, yeah. What's the definition of a wheel?
A circular object that revolves on an axle and is fixated below a vehicle or object to enable it to move easily over the ground. So
More
it has
wheels.
to be on an axle.
Yeah, more wheels.
In order.
Definitely,
Okay.
100%. I think there are more
Thank
wheels
you
out there.
But
for helping.
But a valve is considered a door, though.
Not with the
not that
definition of the door.
So,
But it's on a vehicle.
what? A valve
Like-
is?
Yeah. If you think about it, in an engine, there's valves.
Yeah, but we just Googled the definition of a door. That didn't fall in there.
Okay.
So no, so false. With that being said, it is clear that there have to be more wheels and doors.
I don't know. Until proven, it is equal.
This guy can't pick a side. Pick one side.
My side is it is equal until it is proven.
Donadio, pick a side.
Schrodinger's cat.
He just wants to be different so bad.
No,
I want to
no.
be different, or
No,
I am actually taking
no,
up a
I was gonna
logical
say,
decision.
no, he genuinely thinks that. It's not even about like an image. He
Yeah.
genuinely believes that. Pick a side. Pick a side.
That would give you guys satisfaction. At
It
the
Okay.
It would give me closure, which is something I
But
need
now
all the
I
time.
saw this new thing. People are talking about windows. I think windows have more. There's more windows.
Then doors and wheels.
Definitely.
You think there's more windows and doors and wheels?
More than doors. Definitely more than doors.
Oh my god, I don't know, but there's...
Because think about it. Think of all these big buildings.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of windows. To the window.
To the wall.
Oh yeah, Brandon, when you grab the
The
mic,
sweat
right,
dripped down my balls.
do not grab it.
Oh, I
by the
didn't.
mic.
I grab it here.
That is grabbing it by the mic. You grab it by the stand.
How if I have to adjust it here?
What do you mean?
Like this was falling, so I had to. What was I
Oh,
gonna
we're
do?
just gonna have to lock that.
Oh yeah.
We'll just have to lock that next time.
No, it's
No,
fine
not right
now.
now. Don't do it right now. Oh, and he pulls the XLR cord down.
Whoopsies.
To the window, to the wall.
Anyways, I think there's an equal amount until proven.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
where I stand, and
I
that's
agree.
where I'll stay.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Your opinion is wrong.
Exactly.
No, I mean you can't. We can't argue it.
Opinion is wrong. Okay.
Yes.
So opinions can be wrong.
Yes. Stupid ones.
This motherfucker.
That is a stupid opinion.
Motherfucker says stupid opinions be wrong. I respect all opinions except yours. That's what he
Except the
said.
stupid ones. You know, there are no bad questions, but my God, that was a dumb one.
We are all now stupider in this room because of it.
You did say stupider.
Stupider.
Una sana cemento mori.
Are you gonna say that every time you put a bet on?
Out of respect.
Is it like when you go to Chick-fil-A and then every time you say thank you, they say my pleasure?
Do
You never
they?
been to Chick-fil-A?
Do they say that?
You never.
Oh, right, yeah.
Do they say that?
Not all of them. Not all the time.
Yeah, but most of the time. Like, they are trained, like, at least once in, like, per transaction, they have to say my pleasure.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm, like, 99% sure. Because every time I've ever, like, gone there, every single employee has said my pleasure to me.
We're gonna have to
Not my
go,
time.
We're gonna have
On
to
the
go,
registers?
We're gonna have to go to Chick-fil-A and do that.
Let's talk to Mama J.
Mama J from
From
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah, we all know Mama J.
We all know Mama J.
You guys have no clue who Mama J is. It's just this person. They were a manager at
Some
AMC.
people know who Mama J is.
Shut the fuck up.
What do you mean? The people that somewhere.
Oh yeah, the 5 people that know who Mama J is. Okay, yeah, to you 5 people out there. The other 823 of you, fuck you.
You look cut. You look hurt by this.
When have you ever got more than 800 in multiple videos? Bitch.
We don't know if it's the same viewers each time.
That's true.
That's
true. Touche. Touche.
true.
Can't argue that.
That's true.
Anyways, who Mama J is, it's someone who we covered with at another AMC when we all worked at AMC, and she also worked at Chick-fil-A, and she was known as Mama J from Chick-fil-A. She was like the nicest person ever.
I saw that.
Oh, it was a good bubble. Sorry. I didn't want to know what happened.
He's an asshole.
I didn't mean to.
He's an asshole. I was
I'm
trying
an
to let.
asshole.
I was trying to let him finish. I wasn't interrupting.
Do
Dude,
you
what?
hear this guy talking? Do you hear this guy? I'm over here just trying to drink my milkshake and make bubbles out of it. Don't show him to me.
What do you
Fucking
have?
Can you continue?
That was it?
Mama J from Chick-fil-A. You think we can get Mama J on the podcast?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Does she know who you guys are still? Because I
Definitely.
see her all
Nah,
the time.
definitely not.
I see her all the time, and she's like, "What's up, baby?" And I'm like, "Mama J, how are you?"
The first
She's
time
like, "You look so different now. You're so grown up." And I'm like, "I know."
The first time I met her, she gave me a hug.
Really? Oh yeah, no, because
She gave Jacob a hug too. She was like,
Big
"What's
ol-
up, baby?"
big ol'
she was
bear
leaving when I was going, like when I was going in. Remember?
Because
I
No.
you were late.
Yeah, I was late. But I was also covering the night shift.
God.
The fire alarm went off anyways.
God, but if you were there with us that day,
Dude, we literally did nothing.
Yeah, but then I
we
would
made
have
ourselves an expired Bavarian pretzel with cinnamon sugar and salt, and it was
Bro, the outside, like the one side was salt and the other side was cinnamon, but the middle had a little of both. You're like, ooh,
oh,
so good.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have gotten to work with Damien and Patchy.
I
And
worked with them
Anthony.
enough.
That was the first time.
Yeah, no, but I worked with them more times after that.
Okay. I got to experience. Did you guys ride in the dumbwaiter?
no,
I did.
it sounds dangerous.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I remember me and Jacob put like 6 hot dogs on the wheels because we were thinking about our theater, and we're like, yeah, we were fucked up.
This is so off topic.
Yeah, sorry, it is totally off topic. I mean, we pretty much ran through our topics. Do you guys think we're good?
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah, I I think we're at a good place. Thank you for watching The Reality Rejects. We are every Friday at 6.
Are we?
Leave a like.
Until
Subscribe.
Donadio fucks up, then we're not at 6.
You're not going to fuck up Donadio.
Don't say that.
You won't fuck up.
Unless you do.
You won't.
He almost did.
I have full faith in you that you won't.
Yeah, I almost fucked up.
Did you really?
Yeah. I got it up at 5:58.
Oh my fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when because dude, like I didn't know there was a processing after the uploading.
Oh yeah, it takes a while.
Yeah, and I was like,
He called me freaking out.
I was freaking out to Brandon. I'm like, I don't want to fuck up again.
He's like, please don't tell Jacob until we post this.
I'm like, okay, if it goes up late, you can tell Jacob. If it doesn't, don't tell him.
That's really funny. That's really funny.
He calls me, he pacing back and forth. I hear
Dude,
him.
I literally,
Like,
he's like, what's that noise? I'm like, I'm pacing.
You really should.
And I was also going like I was like
You were
nervously
tweaking.
tapping
You were,
my phone.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh fuck.
Okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
he's like, I don't want to quit. I don't want to get fired from this job.
But like now, it won't happen again, and it didn't happen that time. YouTube scared you into never having to do it again. So now you know for next time.
Dude, I started uploading at 6:30 in the morning.
Liar, 10 o'clock. You told me.
I was up till 6:30. I started uploading then. I went to bed for 4 hours. I woke up at 10:30. Upload failed. So then I woke back up, started downloading it. My mom's house was taking too long, so then I went to my dad's house. And by the time I started and finished uploading, it was 5:50.
What did we learn from this?
Fuck my mom's house Wi-Fi. It actually sucks ass. It takes way too long.
Part 2. Thank you for watching The Reality Rejects. I've already said my shit. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, make us a comic book. You know how it is.
Yeah.
We love your faces.
I'm Brandon. Thank you for tuning in, guys.
You already said your name once
Yeah,
this
they already-
episode.
What?
You already pushed your fucking luck, alright?
Yeah, you know what?
I'm not
We
doing that shit.
we
This
said
is-
our names.
This is Jacob. That's Donadio.
Okay, yeah, the
fuck-
listeners on Spotify will know what you're talking about.
You know, we only learned
If
that.
they were watching in the beginning, you guys just learned that because I brought it to your attention, and our only another friend had to bring it
Our
up.
only
when-
friend,
when you-
maybe your only friend, but like we have friends.
What are you guys?
Thank you guys so much for watching. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time. All
Bye,
right.
man. Yeah, if you ever talk to me like that again, though, I will beat the fuck out of you. Like that.